Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to a tarot reading for the first week in May 2025. It's Raina here. So this is just a quick 3-card spread looking at the week that has already been underway starting today. I only did a couple of readings yesterday, so that's why there's another reverse card. Now that one is interesting because I drew it upright before, so I can't blame user error on that. Let me see this. Oh gosh, these cards sometimes are hard to lift up. Okay. All right. Well, that's actually, I'm going to leave it there because the Five of Pentacles reversed to me is actually much more positive than the upright position. Ooh. I hope this doesn't have any kind of focusing issues because my other camera I couldn't use that I prefer to use to film, that was having focusing issues and never had that before. I really swear this post-Mercury retrograde period, this has been the most challenging, I think, even more than during actual Mercury retrograde in terms of things being hard to navigate. Okay, I'm going to hold it upright, but we're talking about the reverse. So the upright position, the wheel, they don't say of fortune, but that's what it is, which is connected to Jupiter, is supposed to be a card of luck, of, a twist of fate, something going your way. And it's also a card of cycles. The person's on top of the wheel, and the classic Rider-Waite deck shows somebody falling off the wheel as well at the bottom. Because it's showing cycles. Sometimes you're on top of the world and sometimes, you're not so much. And this is reversed. So you may be feeling that sense of misalignment. And there may be, I think that's why I have been drawing so many reverse cards in this set of readings, is because that we're still coming out of that retrograde period, the eclipses and things being up in the air. So this first week is going to get closer. After mid-month, that's when we really should start to see a difference. In the past position, we have the World card. So there's some kind of ending and that you may have experienced. And therefore, what that would mean is that it's a transitional period. I would say Pluto. Pluto is now in your sign. And that can give you a lot of good stuff, but it is kind of still very an early degree, and you just had it in your 12th house. So it's a whole new cycle in the first house. And therefore, it is something that is not really deeply entrenched. So you may still be trying to get your bearings, and that's perfectly normal. It was a very powerful transit for you, Aquarius. The outcome is the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of Pentacles upright is it can be a card of poverty or lack consciousness. Pentacles in some decks are called coins because it can be about money matters, your possessions and whatnot. And sometimes people have that lack consciousness, and it really has nothing to do with how much money they have in the bank. Now, sometimes it can mean that they're unemployed. And they don't have, like with the wheel reversed, you might feel like you're cursed or like you're down on your luck. And this is a card, the Five of Pentacles reversed, is a card that you will get out of that negative mindset, that you feel that you don't have enough or that something isn't where it's supposed to be. Because even if, you have experienced some kind of financial loss or you were out of work. That's just a temporary situation. And this is where people make matters worse, is when they go into that lack consciousness and they become very, very frightened and very, very like in that survival mode. And it's very hard to be creative when you're in that fear-based place. So I feel like something is going to happen this week if you have had any of those fears in the past, and if you feel misaligned, that will turn things around for you, Aquarius. So, and actually the interesting thing is that Pluto is going retrograde. So Pluto going retrograde, and in this, actually as I record this, it'll be tomorrow on May 2nd. Oh, actually I think it's going to be May 4th when it happens. So I correct myself. And when that happens, it's all about personal empowerment and looking at how you give away your power versus looking at how the world is doing so. And that's always when we are reflecting upon ourselves. I think that's when we are the most capable of transforming ourselves and experiencing the upgrade that we're looking for. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, be it tarot, astrology, or both, you can click on the link below to see the offerings that I have. I hope you have a great week. Take care. Bye.